do a tutorial here. I'll try to do a tutorial here. Let's turn the sound. It was quite loud last time, so I'll speak up and I'll turn the sound down. I'm going to use a leg. I'm going to use just the Squire alone without Auroras or anything like that from the Monk or any other class. I've been playing roughly myself for about a week, so I've only had the mana or money, however which way you want to look at it, in-game currency to pretty much support one character, not several. So I'm going to show you how to do it with a Squire alone. I'll probably go through and do all the other missions as well. But basically this is how I've set up both sides. Get 2 bounces and 2 more bounces here. Now, spiders I've noticed, personally I don't know, someone can correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think spiders attack your crystal, so that's really good. Basic setup is 3 harpoon turrets across these steps, facing the door, pretty much facing the bouncers on both sides. So we've got a spider there, quickly run around, dodge him. I do have almost all characters. I don't have the ranger up to 74 yet, I'm not too bothered. I do have an apprentice. I'm actually using the apprentice's gear. So this is what you do, you run around, get your 80 mana for your harpoon turret, throw it down, so it'll shoot the ogre. Basically one can deal with it, but obviously more is better, so he'll die shortly. There we go. Let's grab that blue token. Ah! Go away. Where is it? Way over there. Okay. You stay over there, which will give me more time to set up. I'll just take it slow, I guess. He's not going to get... Here he comes. Usually you try and get used to setting up really quickly. Running glitter helms, something like that yourself. For other people, you've got to learn how to set up really fast and run back if you're good leveling an alt to swap characters. So this is the basic setup. It is, like I said, 3 turrets of either fireball or harpoon, whichever class you're using. I haven't got the other 2, so I'm not sure. And I put another one up here. I did read this somewhere for an apprentice, and I just incorporated it to a Squire, or Countess, whichever other one I'm playing at the moment. So let's quickly swap that over, grab the mana. Now I don't really need to start this much exciting. So that might be a mythical, no. Dodge these guys. That one, amazing. He's chasing me, that guy was coming down the steps. Now the apprentice setup was pretty much the same. You switch out these harpoons for fireball turrets, facing the same direction, etc., and swap the barricades out for mage barricades. And that's pretty much the setup that a mage would use, except I would put a lightning turret here, another one roughly about here somewhere. And that'll deal with anything that runs up the steps as well, the one sitting here, or both of them really. And they'll also deal with the spiders behind your lines, which is really, really useful. So let's quickly check this out, didn't look anything special. That helmet might be, I doubt it though, epic, no. I can't really tell the intensity. That there looks mythic to me, the intensity of the glow. It's really hard for me to tell. You get about a minute depending on your mission to set up. But, you do get mythics out of this. Well, I've gotten a few. Nothing too special though, but you know, to get you started I'm sure it'll be fine. You don't need to upgrade these, or my stats are quite high, not severely high, they're about average I'd assume at the moment. My little playtime. So you don't really need to upgrade, but you know, waste a mana, why not? Just run around and upgrade all these. Oh, yeah. Snot ball come at me. Okay, let's push this guy off the turret, in front of it. Into the bouncer, even better. So it's a Squire. I'll get a weapon with a bit of pushback. My damage isn't extremely high, but I find it to be sufficient. If in a really tight spot I can whack on something. Try to get something with a high block too. So if I need to stand there and block to to be a makeshift wall, I can. So that comes in useful. So high pushback, high block, and high tower stats is what I look for. I actually just bought this sword today. It's a really nice sword. I paid about 25 odd million for it, so it wasn't too cheap, but it's well worth it in my opinion. So there we go. The right side is the stats of the sword. It's actually quite nice. So let's hit the go button. It's 1500 metal, we go upgrade again. So as you can see, I'm going to do this without monk throwers. Although most people would, you'd put probably a snare here, and a snare at the same spot on the other side, which would slow them down. I don't have, my monk doesn't have any decent gear or builds or anything like that, I don't know much about it. I found it fun, but it got old quickly. It's still a nice class in general. With a spider here to push him off. That knockback again. Oh, what did he drop? Junk. Didn't last very long at all. Let's check that. Another godly item. There's the other ogre. We've got a spider coming up those steps. So let's get down there and we'll push him into the bouncer. On the other side. He's down here. Yeah, do a little bit of damage, that's alright. So yeah, I look for a little bit of damage, high block, and a decent push. Knockback, pushback, whichever one you want to call it. So I can push, the spiders are a good example, so I can push them around into certain different things. It's a quite expensive godly item. So even just running this over and over and over again, it's probably a good source of income for a starter person anyway. So let's had a bit of a look. So let's hit the go button, last wave. Whoops. I mean, pretty much the same as last time. That's what I've noticed with the Squire. It's got a lot of health. So you don't have to worry about your stuff getting beaten up as much. I've had a bounce of being able to take focused fire from 2 ogres in like survival modes and things like that, so it's quite good. Although I can't get past wave 10 though, so it's no big deal. But I've only just started, so I shouldn't expect to be able to go too far. So the map, see what's where. Okay, let's push this guy off because we have an ogre there. Upgrade. There's one behind me. Spiders web you attack slow, you run slow, and you can't repair anything. You can barely jump as well. Let's have a quick look. Another godly item, that's worth a bit of money, and we've got one more spider down there. Let's try and get his attention. The bouncer should just one-hit him. There we go. So everything will disappear, as usual. Just have a quick look, see what was doing special. Doesn't look like it. It's no big deal. So I'll charge on to the next mission, and I'll show you how to set that one up, or how I set that one up as well. Pretty basic. So I'll see you when I do the next one.